Hi. In this video, we're going to be doing a review of what's called Neewer, Neewer, two-pack portable photography lighting kit, dimmable, USB, blah, 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 blah. If you're going to do videos of any sort, and it seems like videos are everywhere, especially in the current pandemic, it's really important that you have good lighting. Like this particular video, I'm using some really crappy lighting that I sort of pulled together as I'm somewhat new to this. But you know, between Zoom calls and FaceTime and all the new platforms, video seems to be everything. Look at YouTube, how many millions of videos are uploaded on a regular basis there. And so to me, one of the first things I had to do when I was going to really get into this video process was lights. And so this video is all about reviewing a set of lights, the Neewer two-pack lights, which we're going to do an unboxing here in a minute. And I hope it gives you an insight. These lights are reasonably priced. They're about between 59. There's two different ones, the small one and the large, 59 and 69 respectively. And stick with me. We're going to do an unboxing and you're going to see what these lights look like and share what my opinion is of the lights. So just bear with me. We're going to move over. Hi, folks. So when I went to the post box to pick up the box, there was another box there. It was, it said Amazon on it, and I thought that was my box. It was about 1.5 by 1.5 feet. And the guy said, "No, I have this box for you." And you can see it's not very big. It's about 1 foot long. Let's see, it's about 3 inches high and about 5.5 inches wide, or 30 centimeters by, depending on where you're from, I don't know, 17 centimeters, 15, 17 centimeters, give or take. So I thought, okay, now this is supposed to have two lights and stands in it. They're not very big. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it's really important you have good lights. And so I thought I'd give these a shot. Now, so what we're going to go through is the unboxing. And I'm going to do it in two ways. I'm going to do, first of all, I'm just using the phone, my camera here just outright, but I'm going to have to put it into a stand to show you the lights when we put them together. So I'll do as much as I can one-handed and we'll go from there. So let's get at this. So Neewer, and what does it say? It's two-piece tabletop lights, LED lights. Now what I wanted these for was, doing YouTube videos, lighting's everything. And I wanted something that I could put sort of behind my, I have two 27-inch monitors. I want something that was high enough that would go past my monitors and give me good light from the front and from the front and from the side. So that was my goal with these lights. So here we go. Wow, there they are. There's the two little babies there. You can see, let's see on size-wise, how big are these? These are all the light size. Let's go right from the outside of the frame, 5.5 inches by 4 inches, or in centimeters, they are approximately 14 centimeters by, I don't know, 9 centimeters, give or take. So they're not very big. Now you gotta remember here that this was, they had large and small and large, and these are the large lights. So I'd hate to see how big the small ones are. So let's just sort of take them out of the bag here. Now you can see underneath there's filters. You got different colors, which I think is cool because you'll be able to do some really neat effects. And you can see there's one of them, the white one here, is already in the light. Now the lights aren't very heavy. You can see there's quite a few LED lights here. They've got a the bottom here, a screw in that will go into, when we get to it, it'll go into the stand. You just screw that into the stand, and then you can very quickly pull out the gels here and swap it for another gel just by sliding it in here. And I don't imagine they give out too much light. So what you get is two of these lights. Now let's talk a little bit about the light here and get this ruler out of the way. This is the light switch. And the light switch has two, my own light here doing some odd things, which is a good thing I'm getting new lights. So this is the light switch here. Now you can see it's got an on-off, an up, and a down. So it's that way you can adjust the intensity of the light. Now, the thing I want to bring you aware to is, let's look at the end, the plug-in. So you're figuring, you know, lights, you're going to plug them into 110. Well, here's what we've got here. The camera here. These are USB ends. So that perplexed me a little bit, but I'll come back to that because not a lot of people's computers have a whole pile of USB things, USB ports. But we'll talk about that in a minute or two. Okay, so there's the light. You got two of these really nice little lights. Get some clarity here. There we go, full thing. And we got the gels here, different colors, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow, and red. So the primary colors. So you can make, I guess you can put them together and make some other ones. And underneath here, we have our stands. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what's here, and then I'm going to have to put the camera here into a stand so that I can show you what's going on here. Because I want to put it together, and I want you to see what goes together like, and I don't think I'll be able to do it with one hand. So here's the base of the stand, and it's, let's just push the box a little bit back here so you can see it. So that's the base of the stand. Now, I guess my first glance is it's pretty flimsy. It's just basically plastic. It's molded plastic. I guess I'd be worried about it breaking. Now, I guess the good news is that these lights seem to have standard sizes in them, and so what that means is if the stand breaks and the light works out well for you, you'd be able to get yourself a, maybe a metal stand. Okay, so now here is the main arm of the stand. Now it's got the nice little connections here for it. And actually, it's got a nice little handle on it. So I guess you can, in some ways, you could use, I'm not sure you'd want to do that, but I'm not sure why the handle's there, because I really can't see you using the lights like a selfie. But I guess you could double this up as a selfie connection and hook up a camera to it if you've now got yourself a couple nice little selfie sticks. So that's the two main components there. Now, on top of that, they give you a bevel. I'm not sure that's the right name. And that's this little puppy here. And you get two of these, and so you can adjust them, and you can turn them around. They've got one of these things so you can put them on different angles once you loosen them up. Again, I guess if you want to get kinky with your lights, it gives you a bunch of different choices. So there's two of these stands here. Now, I can try to put this together so you can see, back up just a little bit. And just see if you can do it with one hand. Yeah, it seems to be going, oh yeah, it is going on. Just got to get the cord out here out of the way. And so so that's there now. There's basically the stand screwed in here, screwed in together. The other one's still here in the box, and just move the glass out of the way. That's about 15 inches now, high, give or take. And with the bevel. And yeah, let's just go to the next step here. So if you give me 2 seconds, I'm going to put the light. Well, let's see if I can do it with one hand. No guarantees here on being able to do this with one hand. So if I can, that's even better if you can do it one-handed. Oh yeah, it went on. Just wrapping the cord around here, so I got to just fix this out here just a little bit. There you go. So let's back this off a little bit from my own light. And there you go. So that's what she looks like, and you can change the angle here and get the angle whatever you want. Then you can change the gels and stuff. So that's basically what it looks like, all assembled. And again, there's just two of them. So they're not very big, but let's just try the intensity. Now, I'm just going to put this on hold for a second, because here's what I guess if I got one small disappointment here, is they didn't include a couple of adapters so you could plug into 110. And I guess the premise is that everybody's got a pile of these from old cell phones and things like that. Of course, that's what I had here. I had a spare one of these. And so let's just plug that in here. See if I can do it one-handed. I seem to be doing everything else. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug this into my power outlet over here. And so you can see what the intensity of the light is. And now you can see the blue lights lit up here. And so let's turn her on. Whoa, is that ever bright? Oh my God, that's really, really bright. Now the good news is you have an adjuster here. so you can tone it right down. So, oh wow, these lights might be great. You know, and that's just with the white thing. Let's try the white one. Let's try maybe one of the blue one here and get an idea what it looks like with the different gel in it. Wow, these lights could be great. So I love the fact that they're adjustable. I love the fact that they're light. Oh, one thing I want to mention about the stand. When I first pulled this out, I didn't think the stands would lock. They seem to be, but what you do is you twist them out to one side and they'll lock in place. Originally, when I first looked at these lights, I thought that the stand was pretty flimsy, and that they didn't lock in place. But if you go off to one side, the stand will lock in place and it will maintain a pretty good height. So all in all, I think these lights are pretty decent. What I'll do is I'm going to hook them up and put them around my computer, and then you'll get a chance to see what they're like you'll see. I'm going to do it before, because you've got the start of this videos without the lights, and I'm going to do another one where you'll be able to see the lights. And again, it's a nice small box. It doesn't take up a lot of space. And give me 2 secs and I'll get this set up and we'll come back to you. Take care now. Hi there. So I wanted to show you what the lights look like now. I've got them hooked up now behind I mentioned I have two 27-inch monitors. And they're high enough you can adjust them quite a bit, but I've got them up above my monitors, looking down here. What's on right now is just a small light I have here on my desk. One of the reasons I wanted these was to free up more space on my desk, because I can put them right at the back and they're bright enough. So let me just turn them on. I'm just going to stand up here for a second. Turned off the other lights here so you can just see what these lights and see what it's like. So yeah, actually, you know, that's pretty decent lighting. That's just these two little tiny lights. I turned off all the rest of the room lights, and yeah, that's actually pretty good lighting. So, you know, they're pretty reasonably priced, $70 for both of them. You know, somewhere down the future, you may get some better stands if you want, but I don't think I'm going to need them, especially if they're out of the way most of the time. Now, let me just give you a shot. I got a couple of the gels here. Wow, so that's the red gels. They're actually pretty easy to put in. Part of the problem I have, because I wear glasses, you have to look right in the lights to be able to change the gels. But this is, you know, the two red lights. So it's actually nice little mood lighting here if you want to add some effects and stuff like that. It's about, what time is it? It's about 7 o'clock at night in July 2020 here in Vancouver. So we still got a fair amount of good sunlight outside. We get light here in July till almost 10 o'clock at night, sort of June here in Vancouver, and it starts at 5 in the morning. So we get long summer days up here in Vancouver. So anyways, I hope this gives you an idea what to look for, and give these a shot. There's a link in the description about where you can pick them up. It'll take you right to Amazon where you'll be able to pick them up. Also, probably put another link in here as well. So thanks for watching this. I hope it's been informative. I hope it's given you some better feel without the lights, without having to buy them yourself and then find out whether you want them. But actually right now I'm pretty happy with these. I think they're pretty decent. So take care now. Have a great day, and come back soon. We're going to do lots of great review videos on this channel.